I really don't know why my hat look like the Isley Brothers, but I don't care. We gonna still go along with this video. Listen, whenever you feel like you getting the brunt end of the stick, you're always the one to turn the other cheek. You always the one to save face and to try to be the positive in a situation. You have to trust God to fight your battles. You hear me? I know you heard this before. Let God fight your battles. You don't worry about it. Don't stress about it. Don't worry about it. Every day we hear somebody tell us, don't worry about it. God got you. Okay? But when you truly trust God and you allow him to fight your battles, not only trusting him, but letting him handle it. Because see, we could try to handle it and try to fix it, and then we'll mess something up. But you see, when you trust God and you serve him and you allow him to fight your battles, the Lord will make your enemies your footstool. They'll be calling you, they texting you, they'll come up to you and see you. I got this something for you. I got something for you after this when we done. I got this for your baby. Oh, here goes something for your, I don't know how many times, and I'm not saying that the people who've done this are my enemy or they've done something to me, but it's been so many times where somebody just walk up to me and be like, here you go, or this is for your, I got this for your baby, or I got this for you, or I got this for your kids or whatever. And I'm like, thank you. Just people sewing into my bosom. But it's them times where you had to turn the other cheek to this person. You had to walk away, because if you would have stayed talking to them, the situation could have turned out a little bit different, okay? It's them people I'm talking about who the Lord will use to be a blessing to you. And you have to be in the right space to receive, because God promised you, he promised us that he gonna make a table. He gonna prepare a table for us in front of our enemies. And he will use our enemies to be a blessing to us, because we are above and not beneath. You hear me? The Lord has not created us and given us a spirit of fear, but he's given us a spirit of power, love, and a sound mind. When you got a sound mind, you know what situations and what battles to pick. When you got love, you showing love regardless of what the person doing. And when you got power through the Holy Spirit. I done seen it too many times to doubt God now. I done seen him turn around so many situations and turn so many hearts. And I could have reacted a different way. But because I stood still, because I trusted him and allowed him to do what I knew and what I asked and what I prayed about, what more do I got to worry about? What more do you have to worry about once you finally trust him and let it go? And then you get to see what you've been praying to him about. You get to see it manifest in real life. And it's like, oh, I'm getting the hang of this thing now. If I just stop stressing, if I just stop worrying, if I stop being in my head, if I stop comparing myself to people, if I stop looking at the next person's situation, if I stop trying to be seen, then God can really use me in a special way. And when he does what he does, nobody can doubt it, because it's gonna be like, nah, there's no way they could have did that. It's no way they could have known that. It's no way that this happened and that they're doing this. Yes, there is a way. And that way is the Holy Spirit. And he moves on whoever he want to move on. And this could go the other way. If you being real nasty to somebody, God can use you. He can. But he gonna use you to bless that person that you been real nasty to, that you keep talking about behind their back, that you keep doing stuff and you think they don't know, but God already whispered and told them that you doing this malicious stuff behind their back, and they still loving you for that. So yes, God can use you too. But guess what? You got to make sure your heart in the right place. Because you can't think that, oh, you finna do something and bless somebody and think that you're gonna bring it back up and throw it back in their face when you mad or when something go on, because that's not how God works. God not gonna bless you with something from someone and then that person come back to you and be like, well, I did this for you and I did that. That's not a blessing that I want, and that's not a blessing that God gives. Whoever doing that got that philosophy from Satan. Let me just tell you right now, because when the Lord bless you, he adds no sorrow. It's not to beat you up. It's not to be like, oh, you deserve it because you're bad and you are a horrible person, so you don't get to have nothing. That's from the enemy. When God does something, he does it out of love and correction. And so you got to have your heart in the right place. And when God sends you a blessing, I be flabbergasted. I be like, Lord, you just blow my mind every day. Every day. And yesterday wasn't even a good day, but today is a new day. And you just blow my mind every day. Lord, I thank you. That's what you ought to tell them. Lord, I thank you. Because you ain't have to do that. You ain't have to use my enemy to bless me. I'm already praying for them. I already love them. I'm already, you know what I mean? But because I could see you moving in my life, why doubt it? That's right, baby. Why doubt it? Y'all be blessed. Remember to love. Remember to love. If I don't say nothing else, life is too short, y'all. We are only passing through this life. So it don't matter what you got or what you don't got. It don't matter what you look like. It don't matter. That don't matter. We got to love, and that's all. That's all I'm gonna say before I get into another 10 minutes of why we need to show love. But I love y'all. Have a blessed day.